Hawa Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rachal Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well and labor in the word and doctrine. Shalom and in peace. May that be to the elect of the nation of Israel. So a quick article, policy on CoinDesk.com. U.S. Fed's Vice Chair Barr says CBDC decision still a long way off, but we'll see. Michael Barr, who leads the central bank's regulatory effort, said the Fed remains in the basic research phase and would need actual legislation from Congress to authorize the move. We in the know, the biblical know, the prophetic know, pertaining to the Holy Bible, written aforetime, and know where it's headed. That being Revelation 13:16. So it says, the U.S. is far from making any decision on the central bank digital currency, said Federal Reserve Vice Chairman Michael Barr, who described the Fed as still being in the basic research phase. Says investigation and research are very different from decision making about next steps in terms of payment system development, and we're a long way from that, Barr said Friday at a Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia event, adding that the research is still looking at the system architecture and tokenizing models. And even if it had completed its research, Barr said, it wouldn't make any move without clear support from the executive branch and authorizing legislation from Congress. Such a bill would have to clear a divided Congress, and the idea of a digital dollar has already drawn sharp criticism from Republican lawmakers. Barr also underlined the need for Congress to come up with answers on stablecoins, the crypto sector's tokens tied to steady assets such as the dollar. Says, I remain deeply concerned about the stablecoin insurance. Without strong federal oversight, he said, if non-federally regulated stablecoins were to become a widespread means of payment and store of value, they could pose significant risks to financial stability, monetary policy, and the U.S. payment system. It is important to get the legislative and regulatory framework right before significant risks emerge. It says, meanwhile, the Fed has also recently launched its FedNow real-time payments network. Some supporters of FedNow have suggested it could compete with the features offered by stablecoins. Barr said the program has so far had limited use. While current volumes on FedNow are small, I expect that participation will grow over time, he said. We know it's going to be a short time. We know it's an endurance game nonetheless. So let's head to, 64? Psalm 64:1. Hear my voice, O Elohim, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Now, contrary to popular belief, in this walk, it's not all everyone's going to get a walk in the park. We're all just going to wake up, candy canes, candy floss, sweetness, no bitter. It's going to be dire. It's going to be desperate. There's scriptures that speak on the righteous scarcely being saved. And this may seem, how do these two ideas fit together? Well, go to Revelation 13:16. The whole idea of having digital currency, for us who are biblically inclined, is concerning, although we rest assured in the Heavenly Father, is concerning in terms of the world stage because it sets the perfect infrastructure for the MOTB. The charagma, the R fried E, right? C hip, right? Near field communication, radio frequency identification, C hip, right? The charagma of the scriptures, which that, if you take it, you're taking an all unto Satan, right? You're trusting in this, this way, this man, this system beyond what the Heavenly Father has instructed us to do. Therefore, it's rebellion. Therefore, the overall outcome is destruction, as pursuant to Revelation 14:9. So Revelation 13:16 says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma, a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right, so that's what it's dealing with. The beast is dealing with the system, Babylon the Great. So them pushing this out, as much as they say, it's going to take a long time, we'll see. Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he know that he hath but a short time. He knoweth that he hath but a short time. So although they're saying it might take longer, their long is not the same as long, right? Because they're trying to speed it up, get it out of the way. Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who